realized that the serial killer character was the more interesting part of that story.
But Kyle, so how long did it take you to write the Blue Woman script?
To write the Blue Woman script, I would say about probably 2 years.
And what was your like headspace that got you to start? Like, what was the vision? Where did the story come from? You know, what really kind of drove you to like get the work done?
Yeah, so I was writing. I wanted to write something super gritty and different than the first film that I wrote. So I wound up starting to write. I was kind of always fascinated by Jack the Ripper, and that was kind of an entry point. The Cask of Amontillado by Edgar Allan Poe. And that kind of, I guess, was always in the back of my mind. And after writing The Blue Woman, I can kind of clearly see where all of those things kind of entwined and landed me on this piece. But I wanted to write something that was a contemporary serial killer genre piece, kind of in the vein of Seven or, certain French films that I was kind of inspired by. And I wound up writing this like NYPD detective thriller. And the serial killer character in that, and I wrote like 108, 110 pages maybe of that. And then realized that the serial killer character was the more interesting part of that story. And then I kind of decided, all right, I'm just going to take this character and see what I can do with this character. And I just did a page one rewrite, and it kind of evolved into the Blue Woman. But a lot of it was honestly born out of things that you write from what you know. So like, if something would happen to me in real life, like, unfortunately, I've had relationships in the past where, I've been cheated on and stuff like that. So that kind of became an aspect of something that I kind of wanted to dive into. And then you kind of just put characters that you invent in situations and see where they go. And so, yeah, I mean, my headspace, I listened to a lot of bands like Nirvana, Rage Against the Machine, stuff like that, that kind of put me in a lot of hip hop and rap, kind of like aggressive energy. And I'd lock myself in a room and I would just get characters talking to each other, honestly. And they led me to some really strange fucking places, but I'm happy with it now.
Yeah.
But that was kind of the journey it took, and just massaging that over time.